Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to change the transmission fluid in your Honda 450R. This happens to be a 2013, so if you have a 450R that's around this year, it should be the same procedure. You may want to double check your owner's manual for the engine oil weight and stuff like that. But first thing you want to do for beginners is to grab an oil bucket and throw it under the four-wheeler. Second thing you want to do is start the four-wheeler up, put it in neutral, and let it sit at idle for like 3 to 5 minutes, then let it cool down. Alright, so before you remove the drain plug, which is on the other side of the four-wheeler, via the manual it says to remove the oil filler cap. So I want to remove that, make sure it doesn't fall on the ground and get all kinds of pebbles on it. And you can put it somewhere safe, like on your seat. Yeah, that'll be pretty safe, huh? And then I went to the Honda shop. They told me to use, they looked up my four-wheeler and they told me to use this in it. This is the HP transmission oil for it. And it's made, it's like 80 weight / 85. Double check your owner's manual, but they told me that it was safe to use this. And it says right on it, for high performance transmissions. Hold on for a minute, let me see if I can get the camera to clear up. There you go. So it's for TRX four-wheelers and ATVs, and it says right on the back of the bottle that it's made for these models that have, you know, a separate transmission crankcase in it, you know, which is separated from motor oil. So this is safe to use in this model. So right now I'm going to go around to the other side and undo the drain bolt. Right, so the drain bolt on my 13, and it should be the same. Like I said, for the, I don't think Honda's changed anything in a while. It's right under here. It's right near the kickstarter, not the kickstarter, the shifter lever, and it's a 12 millimeter socket. So you want to break that free. Alright, so let's break this free. There you go. And that came loose. And here comes all the slimy oil coming out. Alright, so on the owner's manual, it says that it takes 0.72 of a US quart. So, like around 3/4 of the bottle that I just showed you should do it. Loosen this out. And here it comes, what a mess. I need it to be taken out of there. Alright, so I'm going to drain all this out, and it shouldn't take too long. Then I'm going to put the bolt back in. Alright, so once the transmission oil is all out of the tranny, put the bolt back in and get it started by hand. I'm using the extension because it's kind of deep in there, but you never want to put it on the socket wrench and then start ratcheting away. You kind of want to make sure the threads catch and everything. Alright, let's check it. And yep, it's in there good. So now I'll just snug it up a little bit with the wrench. If you have a torque wrench, you should torque this down. That's what the owner's manual says. You don't want to tighten it a ton, but you might want to make sure it's snug on there. So now that bolt is back in, we're gonna fill up the transmission fluid crankcase. So this is a 32-ounce bottle. It's 1 US quart, so I gotta use about 3/4 of this bottle. So what we're gonna do is gonna start adding fluid in and keep checking it, and I should be a little bit higher than like the 10.5 mark on the bottle, I believe. It's concerned that my math is right. I'm not the best math guy, so if you get better math, you use your own math. So I'm going to start filling this up, and I'm going to check my fluid line on the bottle. And let's add some of this in. Alright, so I'm going to start adding this in. So once you're done filling it up, you want to put the oil cap back on. So once you put the cap back on, start the four-wheeler up, let it run for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then what we're going to do is going to remove the check bolt to see if some tranny fluid comes out of here. So we're going to do that right now. Alright, so once you've let it warm up, shut it off, let it cool down for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then you have to check the oil level by taking out the inspection bolt, which is right here, and it's a 10 millimeter. So when you take this out, some oil should run out of it, some tranny oil. And according to the owner's manual, if it doesn't, leave the bolt out, add to it until oil starts coming out of it. Alright, so we have no oil coming out of this. Just going to add a little more until I see some coming out. So once I get enough, I'll add a little bit and then wait, and I'll add a little more. And once the oil starts coming out of there, you'll know that we have enough in there. There we go, I had to add a little more, and now there's some tranny oil coming out. So I'm going to let that stop, and when it stops, it should be at its proper level. Alright, so once your transmission oil has done coming out of this overfill hole, put the screw back in, tighten it up, and then make sure that your oil filter cap is back on, and you should be good to go. Start it back up, make sure nothing leaks, and take it for a test ride. You should be fine. You might want to take it for a test drive, recheck it one more time, and then you should be good to go. Hope you liked the video, and please subscribe to the channel. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up.